What it do? It's your boy Buck Breeze, Mr. No Slacking himself. No slacking and ball. It's bad for your health. Hey, I'm a shake boy, shake time. Know what I'm talking about? I was kidding to hit y'all with a little something fly, man. I got to slide. Yo, we gonna jump into this real fast. So my shakers, I need y'all to check in, man. Everything shaking, man. Tap in with your boy. Yo, check it out, man. So they got more in the story of the 4 dudes that escaped. Know what I mean? So we gonna jump right into this. Know what I mean? There's a couple things added on to the story right here. It's a little update for y'all. Know what I mean? So we gonna jump right on in this. Know what I mean? Give y'all the info on it. Word up. You heard? Let's get it.
News just about an hour ago, the Bibb County Sheriff's Office announced investigators found the blue Challenger that may have helped aid an inmate escape Monday.
They ditched that car ASAP. I knew they was gonna ditch that shit. There's no reason to still hold on to that car, man. Then I got away in that shit. Time to get rid of that motherfucker.
They found it less than 2 miles from the sheriff's office near the Kroger on North Avenue. Anthony Montalto went out to the scene and explains what the car has to do with the investigation.
The Bibb County Sheriff's Office says they found the blue Challenger here in a busy parking lot off Baconsfield Drive. Just to show you about where I am, this is the Little Caesars. Right here to my right is the Kroger, and here in front of me is the Biomat. That is where the Bibb County Sheriff's Office says they found the car. Now, I spoke with someone who's just getting off work at one of the businesses around here. He says his shift started around 3 or 4 o'clock, and the
I think I've been to that plaza before.
scene was still very active. He says it was right here where the Sheriff's Office was doing most of the work. We're still working to get that information confirmed. We've asked the Sheriff's Office what time it was called in and whether they believe the car was there since Monday. So far, they've not responded. Now, just to be clear, investigators are not sure if this is the getaway car, so to speak. Sheriff Davis said on Monday that they want to talk to whoever was driving the car because they believe they might have had something to do with dropping off tools that could have helped aid the escape. In Macon, Anthony Montalto, 13 WMAZ News.
And as a reminder, the Bibb Sheriff's
I'm telling you right now, whoever the fuck was driving that car, that's the car they showed in the video that they said probably dropped off tools to cut the gate or maybe parked down the street, gave them a ride. I'll tell you right now, whoever's driving that car is not linked to them. And if it is, they dumb as hell. That car just was used to do what it need to do, and that's it. You know what I mean? Now, come on, we're going to keep diving into this, man. We got some more shit. Some more shit for y'all. Hold up. We're going to dive all in this shit. This one right here, this is a little joint that got to do with, this is like the whole, I guess, know what I mean, the whole little story. They done got more information on these dudes now. You know what I mean? Let's see what's up.
And thanks for joining us tonight. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office says it is following up on several tips about the location of 4 escaped inmates. The FBI, the GBI, and the U.S. Marshals Service are helping. And we have new information explaining how those 4...
Man, they got mad people after they asked. The GBI? What's that? Somebody jump in the comments, man. Let me know what the GBI is. I never heard of that one before. FBI, GBI, like what?
4 inmates escaped and what was going on inside the jail late Sunday night and early Monday morning. We have received that information from several credible anonymous sources, including former deputies. Jessica Chott joins us now to break it all down, including new photos showing how the prisoners escaped.
Oh,
shit. It is tonight's top story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Want to see some pictures of how they escaped, y'all. Let's get it.
Yes, Frank, we were able to speak to sources on the phone and got several photos of damage to both the inside and outside of the window inmates escaped out.
I'm about to say, hold up. Didn't they say that they escaped out like the day room window or some shit? Some shit like that. Out of one of the oldest parts of the jail, supposedly, like all that bullshit, right?
I went out to the jail today to inspect the area myself, and we believe these photos are legitimate. Here's what we know about how the inmates got the tools, where they escaped, and what jail staffing was like early Monday. On Monday, Bibb Sheriff David Davis said they have staffing problems and an old jail.
I think there's some elements of all of that played a role.
Yeah, I remember him, right? Remember we was talking about his ass. He just ain't seemed serious enough.
In this particular situation here.
So how did inmates break out?
A vehicle that had been there earlier in the evening looked like they had been tampering with the fence, as well as bringing...
That was a perfect ass little square cut too.
...some items into the enclosed area of the fence.
Sources told us the driver of the blue Challenger brought tools onto the jail grounds, including power tools. They say intruders cut spots in 2 fences that look like a path to a second-floor day room.
Damn, that was
window,
the host?
and inmates lowered bed sheets to raise the tools up to them.
That we believe...
Or day room window, and inmates lowered fences that look like a...
Damn, that's a big-ass hole they cut in the fence. If that was the hole... Was that the hole? Or that's just some extra? Nah, it ain't the hole. You can still see parts of the gate and shit right here. They ain't cut it that big. It was like a little hole down here. Okay.
path to a second-floor day room window, and inmates lowered bed sheets to raise the tools up to them.
That we believe
Oh, them dudes was thinking. This shit sound like they had some inside help on this shit, though.
were used by these inmates to escape.
Sources say inmates used the tools to chisel through the window frame. One said it looks like it would have taken more than one night's work.
Damn! That's what the power tools was for right there. Nigga ain't chisel that shit. God damn, nigga, what kind of power tool he had to have to fucking break out the whole window, chisel fucking half of this, the cement off of the area too. Damn. The fuck?
And didn't know why guards didn't hear the noise. David,
I was just thinking that, like, what kind of tool did he have that's quiet? That you could chisel some shit like that without nobody hearing nothing? I don't know.
this acknowledges that.
It should have been somebody that heard some tampering, and there's some indications that somebody might have.
And what was the staffing like on the night of the escape? Davis says
10
There
people.
was
Yep.
less than 10 people working in the jail.
but sources say there were only 3 on duty inside the jail's 7 blocks. 2 are working in the new part of the jail, and 1 working in the oldest part of the jail where the escape occurred. That means there weren't enough officers to respond to a disturbance anywhere in the jail, one source told us. They also say to do a head count, 2 deputies must be present in a cell block. With only 3 officers, that left at least 4 cell blocks with no supervision for the entire shift. A 4th deputy was working master control and could not leave their station.
That's been an issue for us, staffing.
That's crazy. It's really not enough staffers inside the jail for the inmates. Like, a takeover of the jail could easily happen if it's planned right.
The conditions of the jail.
Now, within the past hour, the Bibb Sheriff's Office did confirm that the photos we showed you are legitimate and show you the scene of the escape. We also reached out to Sheriff David Davis to confirm further details, such as staffing early Monday, but so far he has not responded. Frank, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jessica. Again, the 4 inmates are still free. They are Joey Fournier, Mark Anderson, John.
Hey, remember we said, y'all, listen, we taking bets, man. Who's gonna be the first one to get caught? Oh, hold up. You know, and then next up, I got a little story for y'all. And my boy right here, I don't know what he did some shit, but I'm playing that next. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing that next. We gotta see what's going on with this shit. We taking bets, man. Who the first one you think gonna get it, man?
Jennifer Barnwell and Chavis Stokes. If you have any information on their whereabouts, you are asked to call the numbers on your screen, including
Ain't nobody
the Macon
calling that
Lethal
shit, yo.
Crime Stoppers.
Y'all niggas better make that motherfucking cash prize a whole lot bigger.
68 crime. Now we want to explain more about how we reported this story. We rarely use anonymous sources. We like to tell you where our information comes from and show our sources on camera. Viewers tell us that builds trust and credibility in our stories, and we certainly agree. We make exceptions only when we have confidence in our sources and have made every effort to confirm the information on our own. In this case, we got details about the escape from a person connected to the jail. They also sent us photos. We checked that information with several other law enforcement sources. They told us this description of the jail and the escape seemed credible. We visited the jail to check the photos against what
There's some little ass windows. I mean, niggas could actually fit through them windows.
we could see for ourselves. And we gave
Well, if you chisel side of the wall along with it, I guess, right?
Sheriff David Davis and a spokesperson a chance to confirm or deny the information we're reporting. Another reason we're making this exception is the importance of this story. The escape by the 4 prisoners from the jail, one of them an accused killer, is certainly extremely important and in certain cases could be a matter of life and death. We hope this information helps.
Yeah, we don't care about none of that shit right there that he talking about. Listen, we don't care nothing about how you got the pictures and all the other extra shit. We know that's the pictures. We know that's how they broke out, Ski. We ain't worrying about all that. But anyway, come on, let's jump into this other shit. So we got a video with this dude. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this guy. Let's see. Hold up. Oh no, this dude right here. Let's see. So we got something on the white boy, like, you know what I mean? Oh no, what the fuck he done did? Let's see. Brother of victim allegedly killed by escaped inmate. You know what I mean? So supposedly white boy done killed somebody, I guess, already since he out. Or maybe he did this the reason why he in jail. I don't know. Let's see. You know what I mean?
As we've been telling you, one of the 4 inmates who escaped is facing a murder charge. Joey Fournier was charged in February of 2022 with murder after he allegedly strangled Cynthia Berry. Cecily Stout joins us in studio now.
This punk ass got a murder charge for strangulation? I thought he done shot, stabbed or something, you know what I mean?
Tell us how Berry's family is reacting to the news of Fournier's escape.
That's right, Frank. I sat down.
That's his ass right there. This nigga choked out a girl. Find him and beat the shit out his ass. You know what? Taking the bets, man. He gonna be the first one to get his ass caught. He's the first one, man. He need to get his ass caught, matter of fact. Poke motherfucker.
I'm with Cynthia Berry's brother, David Rogers. He expressed his anger, concern, and hope for the future with the man who was accused of killing his sister, now on the loose.
Go find that nigga, B. That nigga broke out. This is your chance for your get back, my nigga. Don't be sitting around watching the news, waiting to see if they gonna find him for you. Nah, fuck that. We gonna find his ass. Word up.
I guess the initial reaction is a little bit of anger.
When the man accused of killing his sister, Cynthia Berry, escaped from jail, David Rogers didn't get the news the way he expected to.
We still hadn't been formally notified. We were notified through the media, but from my understanding, no one knew for 5 to 6 hours after the escape happened. That's incompetent.
Rogers heard about where Fournier was being held and had only one question: why?
I heard that he was being held in the oldest part of the jail. Why is someone that is obviously a flight risk and a danger to society, who is being held on these accusations without bond, being held in an area that is obviously not secure?
Rogers says the problem starts at the top.
Obviously, we need better leadership. You know, we need someone who is leading well, who is guarding prisoners well. We need communication. We need better communication. We need secure facilities. We need personnel in place.
Make the people look bad.
To guard these individuals who are accused of these crimes, to make sure our communities are safe.
Rogers is praying that the inmates are captured before anyone else is hurt.
I hope it don't take someone else's family member being harmed or murdered, Lord forbid, for them to wake up and realize that something must be done immediately to secure our jail facilities in Macon-Bibb County.
Now, Rogers told me he's grateful to the men and women who serve in the Bibb County Sheriff's Office Department. He didn't mention Sheriff David Davis by name, but he says the biggest concern is with the department's leadership. He thinks this should serve as a wake-up call to do something about their facilities. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Cecily. Rogers said he has not heard any.
That's crazy, because this actually makes, their whole department and everything look bad. They got escapees running around. The family's worried but not feeling well about it now because the dude killed, you know what I mean? Like, this is all bad on the whole department and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking real bad, man. Word up. Yo, man, jump in the comments, man. The bet going on, man. Who you think gonna get caught first, man? You know what I mean? Who you think not gonna get caught at all? You know what I mean? I think at least one of them, maybe two of them, might not get caught at all. You know what I'm saying? White boy getting his ass caught because he on some bullshit. But other than that, I think one or two of them might not get caught. One of them probably get caught because they're gonna do some dumb shit. One of them, and then hold up, hold up. Actually, I got one more for y'all. Cause they actually almost had one of them or some shit. Hold up, let's get into this. Where's that? Hold up. See, all right, here it is. All right, so check this out, y'all. Yeah, so I guess this is what happened. This just happened. Know what I mean? I guess they was on one of their ass. They almost had him or some shit. I don't know. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
Well, shocking new developments tonight in the search for 4 escaped inmates from the Bibb County Jail. The sheriff's office confirming just 2 hours ago, a tip they followed this morning led them to an apartment. Inside was a murder suspect, Christian Williams. I'm Frederick Price. Let's break down what we know this evening. Christian Williams has been missing since March of this year after vanishing from his front yard. His family believed 2 men kidnapped him just hours before he was set to stand trial for a 2021 murder. Well, Sheriff Davis.
Oh, damn. You know what probably done happened to his ass. He was kidnapped hours just before he was supposed to testify for a murder? Oh, my God.
David Davis and others are pretty skeptical about this. Camila Williams is standing by. She'll join us live in a few minutes with an in-depth look at that part of the story. But right now, let's focus on today's developments. Sergeant Linda Howard confirming Williams is the man who fired shots at marshals arriving at the Pines on Vineville to question him about the 4 escaped inmates. Faria Abrar has been at the apartment complex all day. She joins us.
Fire shots at the marshals?
In studio tonight to walk us through what happened. Faria, what have you been able to find out?
Frederick, Christian Williams is still in the hospital tonight after the sheriff's office visited the Pines on Vineville. They were responding to a tip about a connection to the 4 escaped inmates. When they arrived to Unit 6 around 7 a.m., the U.S. Marshals at the door were met with gunfire.
And I don't mean to be facetious about it. This is our singular focus, is to get these individuals arrested. Everybody at the sheriff's office.
Hold up. So what? Who's this dude? He ain't one of the escape dudes, is he?
Everybody in local law enforcement is involved and is working to get these folks recaptured.
Sheriff David Davis says almost every Central Georgia officer is on the hunt for 4 escaped inmates, including his 500 deputies and about 50 officers.
They go to GBI, y'all. I was asking about the GBI. There they go.
With the FBI and U.S. Marshal Service. On Monday morning, a tip sent marshals to the Pines on Vineville, where officers were met with shots through the door of Unit 6. He says they stepped back and waited for Bibb County's SWAT team.
When the SWAT team came, they went back to the apartment. At that time, a person who had been inside the apartment opened the door and told them that there was a person down inside the apartment.
The sheriff says that man is Christian Williams. He shot himself, according to Davis.
I don't know what's going on.
Jose Cortez does maintenance for the apartment complex. He says he had no clue what had happened when he arrived for work Monday morning.
It's just quiet.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. So this Williams dude, is he maybe the driver of that car? So he felt like the police was coming. He's like, oh, nigga, fuck that. I ain't going to jail, nigga. Boom, boom, boom. All through the door, like, know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? This is wild shit right here.
Never happened before.
The complex has about 40 units, Cortez says, and it's less than 2 miles from the jail.
It's just following the leads. We'll follow the leads wherever they might be if we can get a lead to New York.
And this shit is less than 2 miles from the jail. They got a tip to come here saying they got something to do with the whole breakout. They get there, go into the apartment, knocking on the door, dude automatically get to let it go at him instead of answering the door saying, how could I help you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he know he was wrong, so I mean, he obviously got something to do with it. Oh, you know what's crazy though? It'd be bugged out as if dude don't have nothing to do with the shit at all. And they just happen to come to his house and call him in the middle of some shit, and he see police at the door, he's like, oh shit, nigga, hell no. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be crazy if that's the situation. No, I mean, we'll know, man. Let's get into it, man. We're gonna
Davis
be
says
tuned on this
online
shit.
speculation spreading on social media hinders them from progress. Instead, he encourages people to pick up the phone.
How insignificant that it might seem, we still want them to make that call.
However, Monday's tips did not lead them to.
Told him ain't nobody calling for that little $500, man. What the fuck y'all told us? 1,000 or 500, something like that.
Any direct suspects, but he thinks Williams has some connection to the escaped inmates.
I make that clear. He is not one of our escapees, but he is a person that we feel has knowledge of where they might be, that has knowledge of the.
He must have did something to do with it or something. There's no way he just would start shooting at the police, knocking on his door. He thought he was going down, nigga. He didn't start shooting at them. I ain't do nothing. Bang, bang, bang. Nah, he started shooting like, hey, go to jail. Bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? Word up.
Escape, and who has some connection to at least one or two of the people who we're looking for.
Davis says Christian Williams is recovering at Atrium Health Navicent. Now, the person who led officers to
This nigga shot himself on top of that. Ain't that crazy?
Williams was taken in for questioning. Now, the jail website says.
You think it was by accident? You think he shot himself on purpose? Like, damn, I ain't go to jail for this shit. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Like.
Micaiah Williams of that Vineville address is charged with helping a suspect evade authorities. The sheriff's office says she is Christian Williams' girlfriend. Frederick, back to you.
Nah, you ain't got no proof that she helped. How you gonna charge her? Yo, she better stick to her game, man. And so you talking about, I ain't help nobody. The fuck? Like, nah, hell no.
Thank you, Farihal, for your reporting. We continue with our team coverage tonight. Camila Williams now joins us from the 13 WMAZ newsroom to break down what we know about Williams and his alleged kidnapping. Camila, good evening to you.
What?
That's right, Frederick. We've been following Christian Williams' case since he allegedly escaped while on bond in March. And he was arrested 2 years ago and charged with killing Gregory Watkins in a convenience store. Now in January, he was released on bond. In February, prosecutors filed a motion to revoke his bond and send him back to jail. But in March, his family sent a 16-second video to his lawyer saying this seems to be him, that he was kidnapped. Now the lawyer turned it over to authorities and a judge.
Yo, you seen that shit? Yo, you seen that? Niggas attacked his ass like they was trying to take him somewhere for real.
Charged with killing Gregory Watkins in a convenience store. Now in January, he was released on bond. In February, prosecutors filed a motion to revoke his bond and send him back to jail. But in March, his family sent a 16-second video.
See that shit?
To his lawyer saying this seems to be him, that he was kidnapped. Now the lawyer turned it over to authorities and a judge issued a warrant for Williams' arrest. He was wearing an ankle monitor. Now Davis says the bond company did not notify them that the battery on Williams' monitor was dead. Both Davis and District Attorney Anita Reynolds Howard said they weren't sure if Williams' kidnapping was staged.
It's still under investigation.
That's crazy.
And so I want to make sure.
If he staged his kidnapping so he ain't gotta go to jail, that's be crazy. Like, that'd be some crazy shit. And then now you pop back up when it, oh, see? That's what I'm saying. Exactly what I just said, yo. Imagine if they came knocking on his door and he ain't got nothing to do with them niggas breaking out. But let's just say he ain't got nothing to do with that, right? And he in there, he already in a run. Because he done faked his own kidnapping and shit, you know what I mean? So now the police come to his door, nigga. He like, oh shit, they found me. Bum, bum, bum. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Sure that we make an informed decision.
But that'd be some deep shit. If he helping niggas break out and he already running around on the fuck list, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to speculate on that other than to say that it's unusual, that it does raise questions.
Anytime bail bonding was suspended for 90 days from tracking any suspects because the DA said this wasn't the first time they failed to track a murder suspect. Back to you, Frederick.
Thank you so much, Camila. And while the search for the 4 inmates continues, law enforcement.
Yo, man. Shit crazy, man. Yo. Jump in the comments, man. Let me know what you think, man. This shit, this one's getting wild right here, man. This one getting wild right here. The connections and all this shit. Who the fuck knows, man? Yo, man, free the guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. Word up. Yo, it's your boy, man, Buck Breeze. Mr. No Slacking himself. No slacking involved. It's bad for your health. I'm a shake born shake time. You know what I'm talking about? I just had to hit y'all with a little something to slide. You know what I mean? I got shit I gotta do, as you should too. Yeah, this is the shake season, baby. Get with it. Know what I mean? No slacking, family. Let's go. Everything shaking, man. Tap in with your boy. You heard me? Let's get it.